I decided to go for a walk in the park, some of the little roads and trails, on a rainy day. Not a terribly rainy day, but it was drizzling and even some snow at times. This is just a stump with some interesting fungus on it that I saw along the way. I'm always fascinated by the moss, and little ponds that form. This is out at the end of my walk, out at Raccoon Beach. Somebody decorates this tree, or a group of people decorate this tree every Christmas. Some years I don't see it because there's so much snow you can't get out there, but it makes an awful mess on the ground, as you can see, and I'm sure the park crew doesn't appreciate having to clean it up in the spring, but I'm always fascinated by it. It's been going on for at least 10 years now. I don't have any idea who does it. It's on the edge of a sandy bank, and it's eroding badly. I'll show you in the next clip here from down below on the beach. Won't be too many more years before they'll have to select another tree, because this one will fall over the edge, I think. There. It's the second tree in from the left, and it's just really on the very edge of a sandy bank that's already eroded quite badly. I think this is a series of about 3 waves, and I'm sorry for the combination of rainwater and seawater on the lens, but I did the slow motion with the GoPro software, a thing that they call Flux, F-L-U-X. It takes a long time for it to produce it this slow, but I recorded at 60 frames per second, and then had the Flux slow that down to 3 frames per second. That's 5% of the original video. But it then somehow it creates a picture in between the frames so that it flows quite smoothly, as you can see. But interesting anyway, even with the seawater on the lenses. Well, Ian, it is time to harvest the first Belgian endive. I don't know if you can see all 5 of them in this pot or not, but some of them are even starting to sort of open up, blooming out. I've never harvested one before, so I'll just take this. Not so bad. Not so difficult anyway, just cut it off the bottom. A few of the outside leaves I will discard. And what follows is my version of Ian's Belgian endive dish, and I'll put a link up here in this video to Ian's video so you can go see his. The first one of the season. I'm looking forward to trying this, Ian. This could be interesting. I've never used the small bowl in this food processor before. The small bowl goes inside of the larger bowl, and as you know, I'm attempting to make some mayonnaise here, so I guess if the mayonnaise went all over the walls, you probably don't have to worry because I wouldn't show the video. I'm using a recipe that I've found online, what I usually do, I guess. I don't think I've ever made mayonnaise before with a recipe that called for a whole egg. Usually it's just egg yolks. This one calls for a whole egg. 1 clove of garlic. It didn't call for the minced Thai chili, but I'm adding the minced Thai chili to give it a little kick. And a teaspoon of either dry or prepared mustard, and I'm using a see that or not? I'm using a Dijon, a full grain Dijon. So my mayonnaise won't be snowy white, I guess. It'll have red specks and the mustard in, and egg yolk, I guess, would make it kind of yellow to begin with. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, freshly squeezed. Now it says to blend that. I think I was going to get it together, and maybe I haven't got it together right yet, but we will pulse it a few times. Now, on a low speed, drizzle in the oil. 3/4 of a cup of oil this calls for. There's 2 about it there. And I'm using about half and half, a very good olive oil, and then the other half is canola. This is going to take some time, so I'll bring you back and show you the finished product. Well, it didn't turn out too bad. I think once I refrigerate it, it'll be a little more firm. And all I'm going to do right now, anyway, is taste it. It's quite nice. I'll add a little seasoning, a little salt and pepper. Only there's quite a bit of a kick in there already from the Thai chili. I'll just pulse that again and put it in a container and come back and show you the final result when I'm assembling Ian's Belgian Endive dish. Well, if you watched Ian's video, you'll know he's braver than I am. He had 2 anchovy fillets in each one of his, although he didn't have any of the hot Thai chili, so maybe that evens things out, Ian. It looks good. I'm about to try it. The mayonnaise did thicken a bit more after it was refrigerated, but it's still quite a soft mayonnaise. Actually, I've had some on a sandwich a while ago, and it was very good that way too. But let's give each one of these little boats here a try. It's a teaspoon of the mayonnaise on one of the endive leaves, and an anchovy fillet laid on top. That is very good, Ian. I like the combination, the salty anchovy, the bitter endive, and the mayonnaise. Very nice indeed. Well, thank you very much for watching, folks. I guess that concludes this little episode.